Hey everyone, welcome back to Febble AI. If you've been following our channel, you know we are always on the hunt for the fastest, most efficient ways to produce high-end animated content using artificial intelligence. Today we are taking a massive leap forward. We're looking at how to generate a complete 3D animated short film using a revolutionary bulk generation workflow. That means virtually zero tedious copying and pasting, no endless tab switching, and no rendering shots one by one. We're putting AI agents to work so we can create both images and full video clips, with audio completely in bulk. If you're running a YouTube channel or building a digital brand, you know the biggest bottleneck isn't coming up with ideas. It's the grueling execution. Manually driving an AI generator for every single frame can burn hours out of your day. With the strategy I'm showing you today, you can automate almost the entire heavy lifting phase. Let's dive straight into the tools and break down how this system operates. Step 1. Scripting and prompt engineering in Claude AI. To kick things off, we need an intelligent master script that knows how to talk to downstream image and video models. For this step, I'm using Claude AI. In my experience, Claude remains the single most precise language model when it comes to generating detailed, scene-by-scene prompts that rendering engines actually understand without losing visual logic. I'm pasting our simplified master prompt into the chat. The core prompt instructs Claude, your task is to generate a hyper-detailed 5-scene production script for a 3D cartoon story for kids. For our narrative line today, I'm giving it a charming concept. A timid young lighthouse keeper accidentally catches a fallen star in his fishing net and must brave a raging storm at sea to launch it back into the night sky. Didros 8ming. Remember, you can take this exact master prompt, which I've pinned in the description box below, and swap in any plotline or theme you want. I click Send. And let's see what Claude gives us. Notice how clean this output is. Claude breaks the response down systematically. First, it gives us dedicated character reference prompts, optimized specifically for the Nano Banana Pro image engine. Then it outputs environment and background reference prompts. Finally, for each of the 5 scenes, it gives us a clear sentence beat, an image generation prompt, and a separate video generation prompt complete with camera angles and sound design directives. Step 2. Creating base asset references in Google Flow. Before we initiate our bulk render, establishing baseline visual references is crucial. While you can technically skip reference sheets and jump straight into rendering scene keyframes, spending 2 minutes locking in your main character and environment assets ensures high visual consistency across every single frame. I'm hopping over to Google Flow and opening up a brand new project workspace. First, I copy the character reference prompt from Claude, paste it into the prompt box inside Google Flow, and click on the Image Tool panel. Since we are creating a standard widescreen video for YouTube, I'm selecting the 16:9 aspect ratio. If you're making YouTube Shorts, TikToks, or Instagram Reels, you can easily toggle this to 9:16 instead. For our rendering model, I select Nano Banana Pro and set the batch quantity to generate just one clean master reference image. While that character frame is processing in the queue, you don't have to sit around waiting. I jump right back to Claude, copy the background reference prompt for the lighthouse and ocean, paste it into Google Flow, and hit Submit. Both base assets are now generating simultaneously in the background. When the rendering finishes, our character looks rich, vibrant, and expressive. Exactly the kind of high-end 3D Pixar-like render we were going for, and our lighthouse background asset looks equally stunning. Step 3. Executing bulk image generation via the AI agent. Now that our base assets are established, it's time for the real magic, generating all scene keyframes at once. Instead of copying scene 1, generating it, downloading it, and then moving to scene 2, we are going to leverage Google Flow's agent mode. I navigate back to Claude and highlight the bulk block. Starting from the command line, please generate bulk scene key reference images for the below scenes in bulk, all the way through scene 5. I copy all 5 scene prompts in a single sweep. Over in Google Flow, I toggle the control mode to agent. I paste the entire block of text containing all 5 scene prompts into the unified input field. Before executing, we check our global project settings. Under Settings, I make sure Confirm Before Generating is toggled on. This gives you full transparency over your credit quota before burning any balance. I set the image model to Nano Banana Pro. Select 16.9 Landscape. Set the output quantity to 1 frame per scene and hit Save and Extend. The AI agent takes over execution immediately. Instead of triggering one job, the agent processes the entire block and dispatches all 5 scene keyframe requests simultaneously. Within moments, scene 1 through scene 5 appear in our workspace inbox all at once. Because bulk generation processes asynchronously, the AI might return completed frames slightly out of numerical order based on server load. I quickly review the generated output and rename the files in our bin to match the narrative order. Scene 1. The boy fishing near the lighthouse. Scene 2. Catching the glowing fallen star in the net. Scene 3. Bringing the star onto the wooden boat. Scene 4. Navigating through the dark, stormy waves. Scene 5. Launching the star back into the night sky. Step 4. Multi-shot bulk video generation with Omni Flash. Now comes the best part of the workflow, converting our static 3D keyframe images into dynamic, animated video sequences with built-in audio tracks. Inside Google Flow, I sequentially attach our ordered image keyframes directly into the agent's working prompt context. I click Scene 1, select Add to Prompt, then Scene 2, Scene 3, Scene 4, and Scene 5. All 5 image keyframes are now locked into active memory. Next, I go back to Claude AI and copy the entire block of video motion prompts for all 5 scenes, making sure to include the header command, please render bulk scene videos for the below scenes in bulk. I paste this full multi-scene motion instruction set right into the Google Flow agent text workspace. Before hitting render, let's open our video settings menu. For our video model, we have options like VO 3.1 Lite, but for stylized 3D cartoons, I strongly recommend choosing Omni Flash. Omni Flash delivers exceptional physical motion vectors, beautiful lighting continuity, and highly responsive camera physics while remaining extremely cost-effective. I set the default video length to 5-second ultra shots, set the aspect ratio to 16.9 landscape, save the settings, and hit Submit. The agent analyzes the attached keyframe images, parses the video motion instructions, and launches all 5 video renders concurrently. All 5 video generations cook at the exact same time. Look at the results. Every single video clip includes natively generated ambient audio and spatial sound design. When we play Scene 2, Omni Flash actually rendered a seamless, complex multi-shot sequence within a single 5-second clip, automatically cutting from a wide view of the ocean to a close-up reaction shot of the glowing star inside the net. Step 5. Scaling up to massive 15-shot automated sequences. What we just accomplished with 5 scenes scales up effortlessly to longer videos. To test the limits of this workflow, I pushed the pipeline further by feeding the agent an expanded script containing 15 continuous scene beats. I pasted the initial keyframe reference block to establish our visual anchor, allowed the agent to generate the batch keyframes automatically, renamed the shot sequence, attached all keyframe assets into the prompt box, and pasted the full 15-scene video motion directive block. I hit Submit, and the agent returned a confirmation message. I am going to generate 15 scene videos using the Omni Flash model at 10-second durations. You literally don't have to touch a single button after clicking send. The agent loops through the prompt matrix continuously until all 15 animated video clips are fully rendered in your media pool. Final thoughts and wrap up. This single prompt, bulk agent workflow completely changes the game for independent creators using tools like Google Flow, Claude AI, and Nano Banana Pro. You no longer need to waste hours babysitting individual generation cues or manually copying text shot by shot. Try this workflow out on your next project and see how fast you can turn your ideas into published videos. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to Febble AI to support the channel, and drop your questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.